Hi all. In this class, we are going to see the continuation of last class. That is classification of pacemakers. In last class, we discussed what is external pacemaker, right? So after the next classification of pacemaker is implantable pacemaker, or otherwise we called as internal pacemaker. The reason why we have choose, why we are saying like internal in the sense based on the mode of application of this type of pacemaker. Yes, here this type of pacemaker we are going to place just beneath the skin, and the output of all the leads which is come out from the pacemaker, we make direct connection with or direct contact with heart muscles. Okay, so that is the reason this type of pacemaker is called implantable pacemakers. So there is some requirements, the basic requirements which is to be meet when we are designing this type of implantable pacemaker. The reason is that, as I said before, here this type of pacemaker we are going to place inside our body, right? So what are the basic requirements which is to be focused when we are designing on this type of pacemaker in the sense? First, the components used in the circuit should be highly reliable. Yes, the what are the components we are selecting or choosing while designing the implantable pacemaker? It should be highly reliable. So whenever is there is any discrepancy in making any data, so we have to be it has to be potential to recover it back. Okay, and it should have very high precision and high accuracy. Right, so this is the first and foremost basic requirements. And second one is the type of power source. Yes, what we are choosing, it should be like we have to choose power source. It should be in position to supply enough power to the circuit for a prolonged period of time. Yes, the reason is that since it is being placed on inside your body, it cannot be easily change your battery just like 1 year once or 2 year once, like that. Okay, for the in order to change again, you have to go for surgery, and then you have to take out the pacemaker outside of your body, and you have to replace the battery. So that is the case when you are choosing a power source for this type of pacemaker. It should be good enough to give sufficient power at least for prolonged period of time, like 3 years to 5 years. So we should be very concerned about choosing the power source. The third point is the circuit should be covered with biologic inert material. Yes, it should be the biocompatible. Whatever material we are using for casing the pacemaker, for covering the components of the material, it should be like biocompatible, so that there won't be any biological interaction will not take place inside your body. And then the unit, the components as a whole, as a pack, it should be covered so that no fluids will get inside the circuit. The reason is that here again, if you are placing the pacemaker inside the body, is that if there is any small holes or like that without any proper covering, your body fluids have a potential to get inside the circuit, and then there is a high risk of get short circuit. So that is the reason. So the whole unit, the package of your prototype, the pacemaker should be properly covered, so that the other fluids, whatever it is inside your body, will not have any way to get inside. So that is the next basic requirements to be considered to be like when you are making implantable pacemaker. So these are the four. Yes, 1 2 3 4, these are the four basic requirements. One is component should be highly reliable, and power source should be like sufficient enough to give enough power for prolonged period, and circuit should be covered with inert material, and a unit should be covered in proper way, so that the other body fluids of your body will not get inside, so that we can avoid short circuit kind of problems. So next we will see what is the average lifetime of pacemaker which is there already in the market, that is the existing implanted pacemaker average life, right? Yeah, like this type of implanted pacemaker, it's already there right from 1968. Yes, they have started developing this type of pacemaker. But they have developed only for limited battery life of 22 months. Later on they are work on that particular type, and 1917 1974 again they have modified in battery source, and they have given for a period of 31 months. And 1975 onwards they still work on especially on the area of battery life period. They have increased still more than 5 years. So these are the work they have been continuously doing on a battery life in order to enhance what the life period of such implantable pacemaker. So till now even though we have so many technologies and advancements and everything, still the peoples are doing research in this area, that is the battery life, how we can improvise the battery life without affecting the quality of implantable pacemaker. Yes, because the implantable pacemaker is the one we are going to place inside the body. So instead of giving for 5 years life period, if you are giving 10 to 15 years, it is very good for a patient. They feel very comfortable, so those people need not to go for what surgery, right? So to change the battery each and every time. So that is the main it's one of the drawback, or you can also see in case of one of the challenges in implantable pacemaker to work on it. So if you are very interested to work on project in this area, try to work on how can you enhance the battery life more than 20 years of implantable pacemaker. This is the very good potential area. Still the many researchers are researchers doing their research on this area to enhance the battery life of implantable pacemaker, right? So in next class we will discuss what are the available or existing implantable pacemakers are there and what are their types. Thank you.